Donald Trump reacting to the Kamala Harris interview with Fox News, flipping out about it before it happened, and then afterwards seemingly thinking that it didn't go very well for Kamala Harris. So let's lay this out. Before Kamala Harris's interview with Bret Baier on Fox News, Trump took to Truth Central and said, quote, "Lion Kamala Harris has widely chosen Bret Baier of Fox News to do a much needed interview because he's considered to be fair and balanced, though often very soft to those on the cocktail circuit left. I would have preferred seeing a more hard-hitting journalist, but Fox has grown so weak and soft on the Democrats, constantly polluting the airwaves with unopposed Kamala representatives, that it all doesn't matter anymore. Hopefully the people will understand on November 5th and early voting make America great again." Yeah, when Fox News has become too liberal and in favor of Democrats, you would, if you were a normal person, have some introspection and go, maybe it's not that Fox News has become liberal. Maybe it's that my policies and ideas are nuts, but that's not Trump's instinct. Then Trump continuing, how much time does Ian Sams, senior advisor to Lion Kamala Harris, spend on Fox News? He's now on Cavuto, Fox's lowest rated show by far, and spent much of the weekend hitting Trump totally unopposed before two real beauties, Eric Shawn and Arthur Neville, not exactly the next Walter Cronkite of the broadcasting world, blah, 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 attacking Fox News. Okay, the interview then takes place, and then Trump goes back on Truth Central and says the following. Great job by Bret Baier in his interview with Lion Kamala Harris. She has a massive and irredeemable case of Trump derangement syndrome. So bad, in fact, that she's barely able to talk about any subject other than the man who had the best economy ever, the strongest border in history, and who just got the unanimous endorsement of the U.S. Border Patrol, me. Their endorsement was a tremendous honor. They said that Comrade Kamala did a terrible job, the absolute worst in memory, and can't be allowed to do it again. She's also the worst vice president in history, but hopefully will soon be gone. Congratulations to Bret Baier on a tough but very fair interview, one that clearly showed how totally incompetent Kamala is. For the good of our nation, her inferior cognitive ability must be tested at once. You know what happened? Trump saw that Bret Baier tried to get her to insult Trump supporters, used a deceptively edited clip of Trump that makes Trump look a lot better than the reality of what he said about the enemy within, and Trump liked it. Trump liked it. The fact that Trump liked the interview is further evidence that it was a pathetic partisan hack job conversation and set up by Bret Baier. But you know what? It didn't matter because Kamala Harris knocked it out of the park, and now it leaves them sputtering about how this, that, the other thing. What about her cognitive ability? One last note. We'll talk about this later or probably tomorrow. The fact that Trump is now saying Kamala Harris's cognitive ability is a problem is yet another instance of projection. We are increasingly all learning Trump's cognition seems to be the real issue. So Trump takes it and now points that at Kamala Harris. It doesn't seem to be working. No one believes she has a cognitive issue. You can't vapor smoke inside. You're tired of people seeing you put those little pouches in your lip. There is a nicotine alternative that people won't notice. Zippix nicotine toothpicks. Our sponsor Zippix makes the only nicotine toothpick on the planet that is FDA registered. You can use it anywhere, work, restaurants, airplanes, sporting events, after a meal. The toothpicks stay in a convenient little tube that goes in your pocket or on your keychain. It's way more convenient than carrying around a huge can of pouches all day or a whole bunch of gum or whatever the case may be. Zippix nicotine toothpicks come in flavors like peppermint watermelon, sweet wood, cinnamon, whiskey. If you're not a nicotine user, try out their B12 toothpicks with caffeine instead, a quick and easy alternative to coffee. Do your lungs a favor, cut the cigarette smoke, cut the vape juice. Go to zippixtoothpicks.com today. Save 10% with the code PACMAN10 at checkout. Just remember, you must be 21 or older to order. The link is down below.